Welcome to the final day of our design journey. Today, we are going to unlock your inner designer and show you how to see your home through the eyes of a pro. Uh, we'll explore how to spot potential in any spaces, how to balance rooms and layouts, and how to visualize changes that could transform a house. So let's train your eye to see a room like a designer. Designers break spaces into layers, focusing on flow, proportions, and hidden potentials. First, room proportions. How the room and furniture size work together. To improve this, think about furniture scale and maintaining comfortable space between pieces. Next, line of sight. How your eyes move through the space. You can achieve this by arranging furniture to create natural path and avoid obstructions. And finally, focal points, where the eye naturally goes. You can highlight focal points by arranging the room to draw attention to key features like a fireplace or a great view. By understanding these elements, you will start seeing how to optimize any space. Let's picture a living area with a centered fireplace as the focal point. This creates symmetry and flow. The high ceiling adds openness, while natural light brightens the space, making it feel inviting. Now, think about furniture, wooden and upholstered pieces are visually heavier than glass or metal, creating a more substantial feeling. Likewise, bold patterns and vibrant colors add visual weight, influencing the room's overall feel. These elements come together to balance design, flow, and feeling. And this picture and this room is an example of, a proper focal point, natural light, a high ceiling. Sometimes a room can look great, but something still feels off. That's because it lacks balance. Balance is key to make any space feel comfortable and inviting, even if it's not something buyers immediately notice. Now, symmetry is a tool that creates a calm, classic feel. It's perfect when you want things to feel structured and harmonious. As you can see in this picture, it's a great example of symmetry. If you have the fireplace as the focal point, you have similar furniture on those two sides of the fireplace. That's an example of symmetry. On the other hand, asymmetry brings in a modern dynamic vibe, giving a space more energy and movement. So it's up to you which kind of uh, vibe you are trying to achieve. With asymmetry, it's way modern and dynamic. As you can see, this is another example of a asymmetry design. Both can be used both can be used strategically in design, depending on the mood and style you're going for. It's about finding the right balance. Homes aren't perfect, and that's where the opportunity lies. As a flipper, designer, or investor, being able to spot potential is a key. Found space adds values. For example, space under the stairs can be turned into a storage, an office, or a reading nook. Layout tweaks can bring huge ROI or return on your investment. Simple changes like moving a wall or rearranging can make a big difference. Finally, start seeing solutions, not flaws. A dark room? Add windows. A cramped corner? Turn it into a functional space. By seeing potential in every space, you stay ahead. Okay, so these are some of the deal breakers, and they make homes feel awkward or off, even if the finishes are great. Let's look at the two biggest offender: the dead space and bottlenecks. So, what is dead space? Dead space is basically referred to wasted square footage. For example, an unused corner in a living room or a huge entryway that doesn't have a clear purpose. It's space that doesn't contribute to the functionality or flow of the home. On the other hand, bottlenecks are tight, awkward areas that disrupt the natural flow of a movement. Think of a narrow hallway between rooms or a closet. Both of these can make a home feel off, even if the finishes are perfect. Okay, now let's talk about the tools that can help you sketch and visualize changes. First of all, use whatever tools you're comfortable with. There's not a perfect tools, and tools are just a means. The right tools support your vision. They don't replace it. So the first one, personally, I use SketchUp for a lot of 3D modeling and for concept design, and it's a great and quick and simple 3D modeling. For 2D, for the layout, for dimensions, and for detailed work, I use AutoCAD, and the other uh, tools can be Room Planner. It helps you create layouts easily, even on your phone or tablet. So remember, your eye and ideas matters the most. Software is just there to bring your vision to life. Now it's time for your homework. Sketch one room of your choice. Create two different layouts and mark the sight line, mark the focal points, and any dead zone you find. This exercise will help you see spaces the way a designer does, with purpose and clarity. And that's about it. That was our last slide for the day, and I will see you guys on the next slide.